Welcome to Rare Coins Mysteries. Imagine finding a simple 1-cent coin in your change jar that could be worth 5,000, 10,000, even more, just because of a minting mistake that slipped through. The United States Mint. Today we are going deep into the story, the history, the errors, the values, and how you can identify a real 1955 wheat penny that collectors are desperately searching. Get ready, because this is the complete guide to the most wanted 1955 wheat penny, and by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to look for, how much it is worth, and why this coin is one of the most iconic error coins in American history. U.S. Start with a little historith. Lincoln wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and it quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in America. The design shows Abraham Lincoln on the front and 2 wheat stalks on the back, which is why collectors call it the wheat penny. 1955, the wheat penny, had been in circulation for nearly half a century. Millions of them were produced every year, and most of them were completely normal common coins, worth just 1 cent. But in 1955, something incredible happened at the Philadelphia Mint. During the minting process, a mistake occurred that created one of the most famous error coins in history. The 1955 double die error happened when the die used to strike the coins was improperly created. The design was stamped twice at slightly different angles, causing a very noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and date. When these coins were struck, the doubling was clear, strong, and impossible to miss in a genuine 1955 doubled die penny. You can see clear doubling on the word Liberty, the motto "In God We Trust," and the date. 1955, the letters appear shifted and thicker, almost like a shadow effect, but it is not machine doubling. It is a true double die, which makes it extremely valuable. 20 to 24,000 of these error coins were released into circulation. Many were mixed into cigarette packs and distributed before the error was noticed, which is why some people actually found them in their pocket change back in the 1950 Stad Day. These coins are highly collectible. Lower circulated condition, a genuine 1955 double die wheat penny can be worth $1,000 to $2,000. In nice, extremely fine condition, it can reach $3,000 to $5,000. And in mint state grades, MS65 or higher, these coins have sold for $10,000 or more at auction, and that is for a 1-cent coin. But wait, there is more. Not every 1955 wheat penny is the famous doubled die. There are also regular 1955 pennies that are much more common, so you must know how to tell the difference. First, check the date. The doubling should be very bold and obvious. You should not need a microscope to see it. If the doubling is weak or only on one letter, it is likely machine doubling, which is far less valuable. Second, look at Liberty. The doubling on a true 1955 double die is strong and clear with distinct separation between the letters. Third, check In God We Trust. The doubling should be easy to see, especially on the word God. If you think you have one, do not clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value instantly. Always handle it carefully by the edges and consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authenticity. Let us talk about the regular 1955 wheat penny value. Philadelphia Mint produced over 33 million 1955 pennies. Denver produced over 500 million with a D Mint mark, and San Francisco produced over 44 million with an S Mint marka. Normal 1955p DORS wheat penny in circulated condition is worth around 3 to 10 cents. In uncirculated condition, it can range from $5 to $50, depending on grade and color, with red uncirculated coins being the most desirable, but none of them compare to the famous double die. This error has become a legend in the coin world. It is often called the King of Lincoln cent errors. Collectors dream of finding one in a roll of old pennies or in a grandparent's coin jar. There have been stories of people discovering a 1955 double die penny worth thousands while searching through bankrolls, which proves that treasure can still be found if you are serious about hunting for this coin. Here is what you should do: search through old wheat penny rolls, visit coin shops, check estate sales, and always examine the date carefully with good lighting. Also, Be aware of counterfeits, because this coin is so valuable, some people alter normal 1955 pennies to fake the doubling. Always compare with certified examples, and if you are unsure, get professional help. 1955. Wheat penny is more than just an error. It represents a moment in American history, a time when coins were still made of 95% copper, giving them a beautiful, rich, red-brown color that collectors love. Its composition is 95% copper and 5% tin, and zinc, and it weighs 3.11 grams, which is an important detail because any significant difference in weight could mean damage, or a fake diameter is 19 millimeters with a plain edge, just like other wheat pennies of the era you enjoy coin collecting. The 1955 double die is a must-know coin, even if you never find one. Learning about it makes you a smarter collector. And remember, condition is everything. A coin with sharp details, strong luster, and no cleaning can be worth many times more than a worn exam play. So, check your change, check your collection, ask family members if they have old pennies stored away. You never know when you might discover a small copper treasure worth thousands. If you love USA old coins and valuable 1-cent wheat pennies, make sure you stay tuned, because we cover the most wanted coins that could be hiding in plain sight. 1955 wheat penny is proof that even the smallest coin can hold massive value and an incredible story. Imagine opening an old drawer, touching a handful of dusty copper coins, and without even knowing it, you are holding a piece of American history that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Today, this is not a joke, this is not clickbait, and this is not a story from a movie. This is the real story of the 1951 1-cent wheat penny, a coin that millions of people have seen but very few truly understand. And today, you are about to learn why collectors across the United States and around the world are still hunting this penny with serious money in their hands. The 1951 wheat penny was born in a time when America was changing fast. The post-war economy was booming, families were growing, and pocket change moved through millions of hands every single day. These pennies bought candy, soda, newspapers, and bus rides, and because they were used so heavily, most people never thought twice about them. But hidden inside this everyday coin are rare details, mint marks, and mistakes that turned ordinary cents into legendary treasures. The wheat penny design itself already holds massive historical value, with Abraham Lincoln on the front and 2 wheat ears on the back, symbolizing prosperity, strength, and the American spirit. By 1951, the wheat penny had already become a familiar sight. Yet that year produced some of the most interesting and valuable varieties collectors chase today. The Philadelphia Mint struck millions of 1951 pennies with no mint mark, and while most are common, some survive in extremely high condition with blazing red copper surfaces and sharp details. These coins can sell for impressive prices, especially when professionally graded. Then there is the Denver Mint 1951 D wheat penny, which is where things start to get exciting, because many Denver coins were struck with weaker details, making perfectly struck examples far rarer than people realize. Collectors pay strong premiums for clean, sharp Denver pieces, and if you ever find one with full wheat lines, strong lettering, and original red color, you could be looking at a serious payday. And we are just getting started, because the San Francisco Mint produced the 1951 S wheat penny, and this coin is one of the most searched pennies in circulation. Today, known for strike issues and lower quality copper, many examples were worn down quickly, which means high-grade survivors are extremely rare and highly valuable. Collectors fight over top condition 1951 S pennies, and prices climb fast when one appears at auction. But the real magic of the 1951 wheat penny lies in errors and varieties. Coins that slipped through the mint with mistakes that make them unique: off-center strikes, doubled dies, clipped planchettes, and die cracks turn a simple penny into a one-of-a-kind collectible. Imagine finding a 1951 wheat penny where the letters appear doubled, or the coin is missing part of its edge. These are not damaged coins, these are mint errors, and collectors pay huge money for them because no two are exactly alike. Even small errors can sell for hundreds of dollars, and dramatic ones can reach into the thousands depending on condition and rarity. This is why people across America are checking jars, rolls, and old collections right now, hoping to discover a 1951 wheat penny hiding in plain sight. And the best part is many of these coins are still out there waiting to be found, because millions were saved, forgotten, and passed down through families without anyone knowing their truth value. And in the next part, we will dive deep into exact values, condition grading, how to spot rare red copper examples, and the specific errors that bring the biggest money. So stay ready, say continue, and we will keep going. Let us go deeper into the world of the 1951 1-cent wheat penny, because this is where casual viewers turn into serious collectors, and where ordinary people realize they may already own something far more valuable than they ever imagined. The value of a wheat penny is not decided by age alone, it is decided by condition, color, mint, mark, and rarity, and the 1951 wheat penny checks all the boxes when examined closely. Collectors use grading terms like good, very fine, extremely fine, and mint state, and this is critical, because the difference between a worn brown penny and a sharp red one can be the difference between a few cents and several $1,000s. A 1951 wheat penny that is circulated heavily will usually appear dark brown with smooth details, and while it still holds historical value, its market value remains low. But once you move into higher grades, everything changes. A lightly circulated example with visible wheat lines and strong lettering can already attract collector interest, and when you reach uncirculated mint state condition, the prices rise fast, especially for coins that retain their original red copper color. Red pennies are the holy grail for collectors, because copper naturally darkens over time, so a red 1951 wheat penny means it was preserved almost perfectly for more than 70 years, and that is rare. Now, let us talk real numbers, because this is what people really want to know. A common 1951 wheat penny, in average circulated condition, may only be worth a small amount, but a mint state example, graded by a professional service, can sell for hundreds, and in some cases more than $1,000, depending on color and strike quality. The 1951 D wheat penny in top grade has sold for even more because sharp Denver strikes are difficult to find, and collectors compete aggressively for them. The 1951 S wheat penny is another story altogether, because high-grade examples are extremely scarce, and when a fully red mint state example appears, it creates serious excitement in the numismatic world. Auctions heat up, bidding wars begin, and prices climb fast. This is why experienced collectors always say, check the date, check the mint mark, and check the condition before you ever dismiss a penny as common. And now we enter the most thrilling part of the story. Mint errors, the mistakes that turn an already collectible coin into a legendary one. A doubled die 1951 wheat penny will show clear doubling on letters like Liberty in God We Trust, or the date itself, and this doubling is not damage. It happened during the minting process, making it highly desirable. Off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing but still visible, are another major prize. The more dramatic the offset, the higher the value, especially if the date is fully visible. Clipped planchettes, where part of the coin is missing due to a cutting error, are also extremely popular, and die cracks and cut errors where raised metal appears due to damaged dies add even more excitement. These coins are like fingerprints. No two are exactly alike, and collectors love that uniqueness. And here is something most people do not realize. Many valuable wheat pennies were never intentionally saved. They survived by accident. They sat in jars, drawers, piggy banks, and coffee cans for decades untouched. This means there is still a chance right now that someone watching this video has a 1951 wheat penny worth serious money and does not even know it yet. This is why coin roll hunting, searching through rolls of pennies from banks, has become so popular, because every roll carries the possibility of a hidden treasure. And even if you do not find a rare error, the thrill of the hunt keeps people coming back again and again. And in the next part, we will explore how to properly examine your 1951 wheat penny, what tools you need, how to avoid common mistakes, and how to safely store and sell your coin for maximum value. So stay with me, continue, and we keep uncovering the secrets of this legendary penny.